From an infinite money glitch to a way to kill a sea beast in seconds. Here are 27 tricks Blox Fruits pros abuse in Roblox. As soon as you launch the game for the first time, instead of killing NPCs on the spawn island, go over to Fountain City and stand behind this wall to attract them. You can hit them, but they can't do anything to you. You will reach level 60 just by killing 3 NPCs. If you're really curious and want to find out what the Blox Fruits map is made on, I recommend you go to the mansion on the second sea, put your graphics at the lowest level possible, and jump up in the sky as high as you can. You can do this even if you're a beginner, since all you need is Kilo's F ability. You will freeze midair and look around you. It's a globe. Hopefully One Piece doesn't sue Blox Fruits for copyright, since the map is still sphere shaped and not a cube like all the fruits. The only reason why some players don't like using light fruit is because once you activate the flight light, you can't steer while flying. It only travels straight. And if someone is not using the light fruit for flying, that's probably because they don't know. All they have to do is awaken the fruit and there you go. Now you can navigate where you want to fly. Most of you already know who Zyolus is, an NPC that's basically Blox Fruits Casino. He sells you random fruits and pros avoid him because they know he's actually a scammer. The chances of him giving you something good are super low. Observation Haki is definitely the best and most useful thing in the game, but for starters it's impossible to level up to. Here's a trick to max your observation as quickly as possible. Go to any NPC that grinds your OB Haki, preferably near your spawn point, and just let them hit you while your OB is activated. And once all your dodges are gone, just hop on another server and repeat the process. This will save you so much time. Most of you think that light is the fastest fruit in the game, but it's actually not. A portal fruit is obviously much faster. Portal's world warp ability lets you travel anywhere on the map, and I mean anywhere. Teleporting is the fastest way of traveling, and you can also bring your friend. But I think it's too expensive, since traveling is the only thing you can use it for. That's not worth 1.9 million. Heads up, the only way to get a triple dark blade is to be really good friends with an admin, or be his brother. Only admins can get this sword, which is obviously because it's too overpowered. It looks like you're holding 3 dark blades, and its abilities are the same but tripled. For example, the slash ability is the same, but instead of 1, it sends out 3 slashes. I hope I'll never encounter an enemy that has this sword. We all know that when you want to awaken a specific fruit, you have to complete a raid using that same fruit, but there's a little trick that makes you able to awaken any fruit by completing a raid using Buddha. Just start a raid and complete the first 4 islands with the Buddha fruit, then eat the fruit that you want to awaken and use that fruit to kill the last standing NPC. When you're teleported to the awakening place, just awaken that fruit. So easy. You can get 200 fragments for free by going to Hydra Island that's located on the 3rd sea. Once you're there, head over to the arena trainer, start the quest and kill your enemy. And there you go, you've just earned yourself 200 fragments. Don't get scared once you see that the trainer's got the dark blade. Luckily, he can't use any abilities. Also, you can start this quest every hour. Did you know that boats can fly? It's so simple to do this, but just a tiny number of players know about this. All you have to do is take a control fruit, create a dome with its first ability, and launch your boat into the sky. That's almost as fast as the portal. Do you know about this secret AFK farming method? Get ready for this one by equipping an elemental fruit, and then get yourself a katana. Go to any NPC that doesn't have haki and turn on your auto clicker. The NPC won't be able to hit you, and you can leave the auto clicker on overnight. In the morning, you'll have quite some loot, but make sure to use the worst sword, because in this case, the amount of hits is the thing that matters most. This one's not a trick, but more of a prank you can abuse to make fun of your friends. Buy Fast Boat's Game Pass, and hype up your friend to get a ride in your super fast boat. Once they get in and ride off, just spawn the boat again, and the boat your friend was in will despawn and drown them. I could try this if I had any friends. When most players launch the game for the first time, they start killing NPCs one by one, which is really slow. Instead, hit each of them once and lure them on yourself. Once they're all at the same spot, use splash abilities to kill them quicker. This way you will deal damage to all of them by using the ability once. Do you know about the giant Buddha sword? You heard that right. Simply transform into the Buddha and hold your sword. You shouldn't have equipped your sword while transforming to Buddha. Once you transform, you have to quickly equip your sword and undo the Buddha at the exact same moment. Now you're a little guy carrying a huge sword. It doesn't do much, but it looks really cool. The giant sword looks cool, but it's not as useful as this one. If you're still in the first sea, head over to the upper sky, but make sure you're at least level 425. Now kill both bosses and just hop on another server and repeat. You'll thank me later. For each beast you kill, you get anywhere from $50,000 to $250,000. Now that loot triples when a CB storm happens. There are 3 beasts you have to kill and get a maximum of $750,000. Now there's one more trick. If you bought double money, you can get up to 1.5 million just by killing 3 CBs. I mean, it's not just 3, but you get me. There are secrets about rubber fruit most of you don't even know, and yet they can make the fruit so overpowered. In real life, rubber is a really bad electricity conductor, and so is it in Blox fruit. So with anyone with any fighting style that uses electricity, they'll have trouble killing you. On top of that, rubber fruit makes you immune to the gun impacts. Definitely implement this into your strategy. A secret fruit not many players know about is called the meme fruit, and it literally looks like a traffic cone. The reason why you don't have it is because it's only for admins and moderators. It deals huge damage, but only to your friends. That's why it's called meme fruit. However, us ordinary mortals will never have it. Only admins and mods can abuse this one. This one is really useful for players who want to play in peace and keep all of the loot just for themselves. While launching the game, simply click on the servers and choose ascending. Here you will see a bunch of servers with 0 players, and just get into one. Now you have a whole map just for yourself. You can have a party with your friends or grind together. An ice fruit will allow you to walk on water without receiving any damage, and so will magma. But there's a way players without any fruits can walk on water and get 0 damage. Simply hold your space once you're in the water and your HP will remain full. I already told you about sea beast hunting, but how do you kill them quickly? The best fruits to use for this are definitely Shark Race and Magma V2. Magma V2's abilities are too overpowered for sea beast hunting, and the Shark Race lets you swim way faster. Magma will make sure those beasts get killed, and Shark Race will let you kill them even quicker. Everybody knows that the Electric Claw is one of the most superior fighting styles in the whole game, mostly because you can use it for grinding as well as for PvP. But for this, you need to upgrade it by going to Turtle Island in the 3rd sea and starting a quest from the previous hero NPC. You'll have to get to the mansion in under 30 seconds, which is pretty hard, but simply use a portal or lightning and get over there in just seconds. However, this one's not for players that are total beginners. Most of you know about the cursed ship, but not many of you know about the trick that will help you get rich just by looting chests found in the cursed ship.
Well, actually, you can only loot the cursed ship once.
Actually, that's false. When you're done looting it, just hop on another server and voila! Now you can loot it again. When you head over to the temple located on Upper Sky Island, you'll see a tunnel at the bottom of the temple. Use any ability you want to break that stone keeping you from entering the temple, and when you get inside, you'll find 8 chests. The best thing about this is you can just hop from server to server and keep farming the money. Ka-ching! On the desert island in the 1st sea, there's a chest sitting by the pyramid. Once you loot it, you'll open a secret tunnel that leads to an NPC called Hassan. You can buy a swordsman hat from him that gives you 10% more sword damage, no matter which sword you've got equipped. The quickest way to boost your bounty would be to go to John Luke Island, a tiny hidden island located in the 1st sea. Then find an NPC called Mob Leader and kill him. Each time you kill him, your bounty raises for about 3,000. In only 1 hour, you can pump your bounty up to 180,000 because he respawns every minute. Fighting someone with observation haki is the most annoying thing. There are many fighting styles that can fight against observators, but in case you don't have any, simply get a gun and upgrade it to get an observation block. Now use it at the beginning of the fight and then spam all of your abilities without your enemy blocking them. And there you have it, 27 tricks that will make you a pro player. And if you want to become a pro too, make sure to subscribe and click this video on the screen.